Hello and welcome to the Snowboard Asylum's video review of the 2425 Yes Standard. Now in the first part of this video we're going to give you an overview of the board, and then in the second part our test team are going to give you the lowdown on how the standard performs out on the mountain. Now the standard has been a stalwart of the Yes collection for a fair few years now, and over that time it's earned itself a reputation as one of the best performing all-terrain boards there is, making it no surprise that year on year it's one of our best selling models. Aimed at riders from strong intermediate all the way through to pro level, the standard is the perfect choice for anybody that just wants one board that can do whatever you ask of it. Equally at home on high speed groomers, backcountry booters, waist-deep tree runs or even park kicker lines, this really is the definition of a full quiver-in one board. Built around an advanced directional volume twin shape that combines low swing weight tips, a bit of extra volume in the nose, and a stance that's centered in the middle of the side cut that ensures that everything that touches the snow is twin, the standard delivers the balance and control of a true twin board, but with all the ride anything capabilities of a directional board. Now in terms of width, although you'd class the standard as a regular width, it's actually a bit more complex than that. And the reason it's more complex is that the standard features Yes's advanced MidBite side cut. This advanced design creates wider platforms under the feet, but between the feet, the width steps in to create a narrower centre section to the board. This unique technology increases the board's surface area, so you get increased float in the pound and more stable underfoot feel, but you get that without compromising any of the edge-to-edge response. So in other words, it's a win-win for the all-terrain rider, but it's also a win for bigger-footed riders who won't need to resort to riding a more sluggish wide board. Now when it comes to the side cut, the standard features a mid-side cut. So you've got 7.4 metres for the 53, 7.6 metres for the 56, 7.8 metres for the 59, 8 metres for the 62 and 8.2 metres for the 67. Now although that's classed as a mid-side cut, it is towards the tighter end of mid. So what this means is that the board is going to feel really responsive on the edge and be equally happy in tight radius turns as it is on long radius turns. Now underpinning the standard's ride everything credentials even further is the versatile 3-4-3 camrock profile. This combines mid-rocker at the tips with a responsive camber through the length of the board, delivering the perfect blend of float at the nose, catch-free edges for playing around in the park, and powerful, responsive and stable underfoot feel for when you just want to charge around the mountain or hit those big park booters. Now as the standard is all about performance, as you'd expect, Yes don't hold back when it comes to construction. Heading up the board's high quality build is the lightweight poplar, paulownia and bamboo wood core. Combining poplar for durability and paulownia for weight saving with two powerful bamboo stringers running through the centre of the board, the standard gives that perfect combination of lightweight, strength and performance, really underpinning that balance between freestyle and freeride. Now that performance theme is then carried over to the structural layers, formed from torsionally stiffer Tri-X glass, which combines stitched glass fibres running at 90 degrees with intersecting fibres formed in an X formation across the width of the board. This high strength glass delivers a more dynamic ride that gives you the confidence to push harder and be safe in the knowledge that no matter how hard you push, this board isn't going to hold you back. Finishing off the standards, and as you'd expect again with this kind of board, is the high quality sintered base. Keep this super tough base material waxed and it's going to give you all the speed you could ever need. So now you know what's going on inside the board, let's hand you over to our test team to give you their insight on how the standard performs out on the mountain.
So I've just had a lap on the Yes Standard and what an amazing board it is. I really like this board. When I was up the top and I was putting some carves in, I was putting a lot of pressure throughout the turn. It was holding up really well, felt really stable, and that's thanks to the MidBite. I just felt it held me in the middle of that turn. Coming down a little bit further down the hill, there was some fresh at the side of the slope, some fresh powder to be hit, and because of the wider nose and tail on it, when I went through it, it just floated so well on it. I had such a great time on it. I can't wait to ride this board some more. It's definitely one of my favourites from the Yes range.